Let's just have a look at one aspect that's kind of been bubbling all season. You might have heard people talking about maybe fifth place in the Premier League, for example, possibly getting a place in this expanded Champions League format. And that's because the top two performing nations in European football on a given season will get an extra place in the Champions League next season. Now, here is the table as things stand. And at the moment, it's Italy and Germany who are performing best. There's still obviously a few rounds to go, but I think the likes of Damien, Aston Villa, Tottenham, even Man United, maybe they'd be looking for say West Ham to stay in Europe, and like they're going to be really interested in getting that extra.
I would imagine
it's massive for them.
I would imagine there's a number of Premier League clubs have budgeted that there's probably going to be a fifth place, and if they can get it, they could get into Europe, or they've kind of maybe factored that in. So, obviously Brighton's result last week obviously damages that. I don't know how many points you get and how quickly you can make up that 900 or so points that the Premier League seems to be short. But, Liverpool, you'd expect would go deep in the Europa League, and you'd obviously expect Manchester City to go very, very deep in the Champions League, and then hopefully one of the others, maybe Aston Villa, can go quite long in the Conference League. So, look, hopefully it can be made up, because it would be great to have 5 Premier League teams.
And last one on it, like Keith's pointed to the Super League chat a few years ago. Is this sort of Super League by stealth, sort of around a back door to keep those clubs happy that were causing the ructions a few years ago?
I think obviously you're going to get more teams in. There's 36 in now, so obviously a lot of clubs will be a little bit more happier with that. But I'm excited that it keeps it going, because often there was a theory in the Champions League that if you get 10 points early, so if you could win your first 3 and then draw your fourth, then the last couple maybe weren't that important and you could rotate out or whatever it might be. I think it would eliminate that, because unless you win all your games, that'll be difficult if you're playing a team that's going to be seeded alongside you. The two-legged affair is going to be gone as well, so you only play teams once, so you'll have one home and one away. So the second leg thing is kind of played down a little bit as well. But I'm excited. How they work it out, as you said, probably none of our business. Just show us it when it's done, and we'll watch it.
Just trust the computer. People will be saying the computer's biased anyway. So, right, 2 thumbs up in studio for next season.